You've heard it before, late or broken buses or routes that leave communities without service. We've heard those gripes from commuters. Now, we're going to look at the vision from the state to fix Baltimore's buses. The MTA recently releasing its Be More bus plan, and joining us now this morning is MTA Administrator Holly Arnold. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
You got a good gift from the General Assembly to take a look at buses now. Tell us a little bit about how things may change with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So the General Assembly and Governor Moore passed a really fantastic budget for us this past session. So a lot more funding to make sure that we can essentially kind of get our system back on track so we don't have those broken buses that you're talking about. They also gave us some additional operator positions so that we can hire more operators to have more frequent service, which is what our riders are really looking for.
Riders also, I think the number one thing people want is a connected Baltimore.
Yes.
Where does that rank on your list of to-do things within the city?
Oh, incredibly highly. So we published our Be More bus, which is our vision plan for what the bus system can look like.
Yeah.
We've got a really good bones in our network.
Sure.
This main thing that we need is just to ensure that the buses are showing up when they say they're going to, which has been our main focus over the past few years, and we've made a lot of progress in that. And then the other thing is just more frequency. Yeah. We want to get to the point where every bus is coming 30 minutes or less. A lot of them even more frequent than that, 10 minutes or less, 15 minutes for the majority of service, so that people can make those connections more easily. If you miss that one bus and the next one's coming in 10 minutes, that's not a big deal. If the next one's coming an hour from now, that makes it a lot harder to move around.
Tell me about ridership these days. Are people riding mass transit much?
Absolutely. Yeah, we had over 68 million rides last year, and we are on track to break that record this year. So we're continuing to have ridership growth. I ride almost every day, and I can tell you there are a lot of folks on my bus.
What is the secret to making sure that these routes especially are running smoothly? I know you want to make sure that, that these times come down, but hiring is a part of it as well.
Yeah, so hiring, so we have been really focused on hiring over the past few years. For the past 2 years, we've hired more than 400 operators each year. So we're continuing to bring new people in, really fantastic union jobs to get out there and provide service to our residents. And our new operators are fantastic. They've been winning awards. Our bus operator of the year last year had only been with the agency for just 18 months.
Wow.
So they really enjoy what they're doing. They enjoy providing that service, and it's helped to improve our reliability. We're now most days more than 98% of the service that we say we're going to put out there, we're actually putting it out there.
Nice. Connectivity is a big thing as well. You've noticed, or at least I've noticed, you make sure that light rail will meet somewhere with the buses, and the buses somewhere with the subway. You also have the circulator that happens throughout the city. That's really important to make sure that some far off places aren't as far off for a commuter, yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah, and so the Be More bus plan really is laying out what that vision can look like. And I will say, we talked to our riders. So we went on buses, at bus stops to talk to riders. We also talked to non-riders. So we went to a bunch of community groups, and we want to understand why people aren't riding.
Why aren't they riding? What do they say?
So far and away, it is frequency. People want a bus that comes more frequent so that they can have those connections and make those connections more easily. And so our plan lays out the vision for that. So getting to that, 30-minute or better service. If we are able to fully implement this plan, we will have 163,000 more people on weekdays will have access to 10-minute or better service. 200,000 plus on weekends, and we're also looking at those nighttime hours. There's a lot of folks who work, late nights, evenings, right? Like TV doesn't ever sleep. So for folks to be able to get home, we're looking at nighttime having a 30-minute or better service on 20 of our routes compared to hourly service today.
So reducing those times is simply just making sure that you stay operable and making sure you have people behind the wheel. I mean, it seems like a simple fix.
A simple fix, but what ultimately, so we're kind of at capacity for all of our bus divisions right now. Like the places to store the buses, to maintain the buses, to park the buses. And so what this plan is looking at is if we have a 5th bus division. So we have 4 right now. So if we add 1 more bus division in the city, how many, 240 more buses, more operators, what service we can unlock with that.
Tell me also a little bit about technology. I have both sons to catch the bus every day. They love going online or even using an app to knowing when buses will come. Is that something that will continue to be updated over time, I'm guessing?
Yes. So we endorse the Transit app, but Google Transit also works. There's a lot of different options. And so we're continuing to focus on how we can improve the information that's being provided in the apps. We're also going to be launching later this year kind of more education on how to use the apps. We haven't really educated folks since we launched them a few years ago, and there's been some changes. So we want to make sure we're continuing to do that too.
How will you know you're a success? When you look at this plan in 5 years from now, how you know it all worked?
I mean, so I think the big thing is, what kind of service are we providing?
Yeah.
Are we providing the service we say we're going to? Are our ridership numbers increasing? Are riders, happier with the service that we're providing?
Excellent. Aliana, good to see you. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming by.